If you're concerned about the casting choices in the movie The Odyssey, if you're questioning Christopher Nolan, you would have been wrong because this movie was fucking fantastic. This is my spoiler review. Now's your chance.
I think we should be leaving now.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Christopher Nolan did his thing. Plain and simple. This is an 8.5, 9 movie. I can see it getting some Academy or Oscar nominations. The acting was top tier. I mean, going down the list, it didn't matter who the actors were. Matt Damon, Corey Hawkins, Robert Pattinson, Tom Holland, like Zendaya was, Anne Hathaway. Oh my God, I love Anne Hathaway. The acting in the movie was just phenomenal. No one messed up. No one dropped the ball. No one gave a subpar performance. You can almost tell that they all knew this was going to be it. This was going to be epic. And they had to bring their A game, and they all did. The movie at times might seem like it was kind of slow and boring, but so goes the story of the Odyssey. I remember it, reading it in school. Fell asleep a lot of times, stuff. But this movie was fantastic because when it was action, I saw it in Cinemark, XD theaters. So when the action was going, it was loud. It looked great. The scenes in which they're like in the water and whatnot, or when they were fighting the Cyclops, the one-eyed person, whatever and stuff, the giant. Every time, man, I was just like, God damn, man. Odysseus is like, it seemed like he was fucking up because he was. And also his journey in which it really made him feel humble. And you got why it took him so long to get home. And you got why he was hesitant to come home. Especially after, God, what is that dude's name? Megamon? I can't say his name. Especially after the show, his welcoming home party and how that all took place stuff, and then his wife killing him, kind of rightfully so, because he sacrificed their daughter and everything. So Odysseus took that to heart when he went to Hades. One of the dead soldiers, comrades, whoever, told him exactly, hey, be careful when you go home and stuff. Assess the situation first. And then when Odysseus finally got back home, he kind of assessed everything, see how it was. The moment of Tom Holland, Themistocles recognizing his, oh my God, this is my dad. That was great. And everyone was concerned because Elliot Page, and they didn't say nothing about Elliot Page playing Achilles. Those was just fucking rumors. And my mindset was, okay, everyone's saying that they're playing Achilles, but they were not playing Achilles because nothing officially said that they were playing Achilles. So I'm like, well, you don't know until you watch the movie. And I'm like, am I going to really let this little thing bother me? Nah. And because, Christopher Nolan. Only Christopher Nolan movie I did not like was Tenet. And I still don't care. I don't like Tenet, right? I don't like Tenet. It's not complicated. It's confusing intentionally to appear complicated. That's the stance I'll have on that. I think I did like a long 1-hour review on it up on my YouTube, obviously. And yeah, that was years ago. But anyways, to find out that she was playing Sinon, yeah. I don't remember the story of the Odyssey too much, so I'm not even going to say that character was in the story or not in the story. But their part was small, like 5 minutes of screen time, something like that. Like, wasn't even really that big. Like, whatever. And to be honest with you, this could have fucking probably had anybody play it. I mean, their acting was really good, but yeah, 5 minutes, whatever. And then people were concerned about Zendaya being Athena, but Zendaya was not Athena. And Zendaya was the girl that was killed inside the walls of Troy, and Odysseus just kept seeing her, and Athena just appeared to him with her face, whatever, which is something that kind of happens, and during those times in stories of mythology or biblical times where gods or whatever appear as human, but they appear as whatever that I guess our human minds can comprehend. And then obviously the pick of Helen, I forget the actress's name, but being portrayed by her. My thing is, and I've been going on this down this rabbit hole recently, that a lot of the skin tones and all the stuff that we know about historical figures, they're all questionable. People were of different shades all throughout different civilizations throughout history. Everything's questionable. oh, well, they're white. They're in Greece. That's what it's supposed to look like. There were other different shades too. So, but whole completely different topic. Either way, if you were going to let that bother you to the point where you were not going to want to see this movie, you're a fucking idiot. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You just because it really that you know what I mean? Like it wasn't as if the whole race swap or anything like that was going to affect the story. And I get where people are coming from because I have some of those thoughts too with some things. Are they trying to send a message? Are they trying to do this and that and blah blah? But this story was not, I mean, for the most part, what were the chances of it drastically changing the story? It didn't. The way that it kind of went along and stuff, I liked the way, the fashion in which it was told. It was linear, but also included flashbacks and whatnot to kind of push and complete everything like a puzzle. And then it all wrapped it up at the end and stuff. So it was a really good movie. Really epic. Like you just felt like you were watching something epic. But I'm not gonna lie, I know people might find it boring and slow, especially in this day and age, because people's attention span ain't shit. So I get it. I get it. But if you're a Christopher Nolan fan, you will like it. For those that watched it, definitely let me know what your thoughts on it. Drop some comments, stuff. Like, share, all that good things. But hey, I'm glad I watched it. I'm glad I watched it in theaters. I respect, applause, all that stuff.